In this, we will discuss about opening and working with parts in Siemens NX12. So in order to do that, first of all, we'll launch our NX12 by double-clicking on the desktop icon. Double-click the NX12 icon on your desktop, and then you can go to the start, all programs, Siemens NX12 or the NX12. Wait for the NX gateway window to load. This is where you can start new parts or open existing ones. Now you can do creating the part file. You can just go to the file and create a new one. This is how you can create a new part file, and you can modify the name, part name, and folder. Or if you have any part to reference, you can use it as a part to reference from here itself. Okay. Just click on this. Okay. From the menu bar, in the new file dialog box, we have this different options for model, assembly, drawing, sheet metal. Under the name, enter your part name. Under folder, select the directory or the location where you want to save a file. Click OK. NX12 will open a blank workspace ready for modeling. Also, you can open an existing part file with the help of, if you want to continue working on a previously saved design, from the menu bar, go to the file and open. Okay. On this, you can also open it or open an existing file. In the open dialog box, navigate to the folder containing your part file.prt. So it is at file. Okay. Click OK to open. The part will appear in the NX modeling window with its features listed in the part navigator. Understanding that NX workspace, once a part is open, you will see several important areas of the screen. Graphic window, central area where the model appears and you perform operations. Ribbon bar contains the commands grouped under the tabs modeling, assemblies, drafting, etc. Resource bar, left side, includes the part navigator, assembly navigator, and the uses a library. Part navigator displays the history tree, a list of all features, extrude, fillet, hole, etc. used to build the model. View cube or the triad for changing the orientation and coordinate directions. Now comes the working with part. Basic modeling operations. Now we have already created one model. Okay, in the home tab you will see these options called as, these are direct sketching options. You can also see this. This first one is the profile. This is the rectangular one. This is line. Okay, and you have this option called as arc, circle, point, studio spline, polygon, ellipse, and conic. Okay, so these are the different options which are available. Now let us suppose if you want to create a rectangle here, you just click on the rectangle and select a datum plane. Okay, which datum plane you want. Let us suppose I'm taking this one. Okay, and create a rectangle over here. You can see here we have created this rectangle successfully here. And then you just have to zoom in much so that we can look out for the view. Okay, now you can see here itself that we just have to remove this one dependency we don't want. We are not looking for the preview here also. Okay, rectangular method, we have 3 points rectangle. This is for one from center. Okay, so now you can see there are certain dimensions are already available here. Okay, so this is the length which is associating here itself, and then entire assembly, now selection filter. Okay, datum plane, which is a datum plane, datum axis is directly mentioned here. Also you can provide the different options for detailed filtering. This is for panning. Okay, this is for rotate. Okay, this is for zoom. These are different options. Perspective view. Also you can fit it to the screen where from this, or in the view drop down menu. Okay, what sort of drop down you want. Okay, so this is how it will look like. Okay, this is okay. From here you can just constrain your rectangle like this. Okay, so from here you will see that this is distance is 12 mm. Now if you want, you can change the dimension by double clicking on it. It's actually creating a new one. Just drop the rectangle first and then click on that particular dimension. Now you can see you can edit this dimension from here. If you want, you can make it to 20. I can see your distance has been changed to 20 here. And now this particular dimension, if you want, you can change it to 100. And this also, let us suppose 80 I want. So you can create rectangles like this. This distance is not coming proper, so 20 by 20. Okay, so this is how we can create rectangles here. Similarly, if you want, we just have to escape it from here. And now if you want, you can create a rectangle also, circle in the same view itself. Now this is also constrained with some other uh, constrained dimensions. Now let us suppose if you want to give a point 1, 2, 3 and 4, these are non-collinear. Okay, you can see these are non-collinear. These are not falling on the straight line. So this is how we can select points, rectangles, circle. Also, if you want, you can use this profile. If you have a certain kind of a profile inside your drawing, you can create a profile like this. Okay, match it with the end. Just escape it. With the help of escape button, you can close your command. And if you don't want your user expressions or what sort of things you are looking for, okay, you just have to click on this profile button and click on this dimensions. Also in the camera section, you have this back, bottom, front. Okay, so if you want, you can look out with a different view. Okay, so this is how you can look it out for here. This is actually the front view. So now it is not actually fitting on the surface. So you just have to go to the pan, click on the perspective view, fit. This is actually not fitting because this dimension is, let me just see if I am able to reduce this dimension, then it will be easy for me to fit it inside the window. So this is how we can use and create working with the parts inside the NX12, Siemens NX12 software.